Um, but one of the primary stupid things that really bothers me is when people take religion so literally and for face value that it's word for word, and it's I don't feel that's the true underlying meaning of some of the teachings, that it was meant to be interpreted, and for each his or her own for their interpretations. So with that, it's just the really extreme that when some people want to go to some major extremes and interpret it in a way that it wasn't really meant to be interpreted, that's where things start getting a bit crazy with religion. And one of the other things is something as stupid and simple as the "in God we trust" that's on our money. And a lot of, I want to say, I could be wrong here, the Christian fundamentalists are some of the ones that really take it by the book and word for word and everything. And for all these other people out there that's so by the book that they say, well, for those of you who don't believe in God because money has "in God we trust" on it, then they shouldn't be using our money then. And whatever logic or lack of in that statement, I just feel that, again, that's one of the ignorance and stupidity of when people take their religious faith and try to oppress and subject other people to it, that it just gets ridiculously out of control. Um, but, I mean, the world would be a better place for it, because we wouldn't have to try to dominate and control other people. Uh, Throughout history, war have broken out because of religion, and the Crusades was also an effort to try to spread Christianity across Europe, and in doing so, of trying to convert people, so many people died during that era. And a more recent and modern version of that is supposedly the war that we're in now. Of it, at first it's all political, and then it's the oil, and then it's because of the Christian faith versus the Muslim faith, and how the Muslims hate Americans, and everything else. And and to some extent there probably is some truth that religion might have some play in that, but because of that, that is one other factor that we can eliminate as being a factor for war, if people were just more tolerant of other people's religion and faith. And again, it, it just really sickens me that we have so much stupidity and ignorance and intolerance of things that really shouldn't be an issue, because we're, for the most part, we're out there to look out for number one, yourself. And but that's not to say that you should be selfish and you shouldn't look out for others. But when you can, and that's what you should do, it's you want to have the best interest for everyone, or at least that's how I feel. And you can't really do that if you're being so selfish and trying to oppose your will upon to someone else when they supposedly have the same freedom, same free will, free thought, and everything else along those lines. So, just my 2 cents that a lot of the problems, the prejudice, the racism, and everything else, it won't totally be eliminated, but a lot of it can die down. And religion, for the most part, from what I understand of most of the world's religion, is that they do teach you to be kind to others, to your neighbors, treat others as you would like to be treated. And so, because some of these are the basic premise for the faith in religion, a lot of people are sinning by not following supposedly these basic teachings. So with that, I'll just leave it at that, and hopefully, those who view this can share this with other people to help enlighten them that we do need more open-minded people, and that the world, not just America or whatever nation or country you're in, but everybody could prosper uh, from being more tolerant of other people, other culture, so that we can all thrive and learn from each other and just get along. So thanks for watching.